Hello everyone, JP Gomez with Fraternal Ties, and today I want to show you this very peculiar book right here. And the reason I want to bring it out today is because earlier I posted a meme and I mentioned this particular book. And I got some people asking if I really have the book in my possession, and I know that a lot are curious to see what it's about. So this is it. The Secret Teachings of All Pages. Now, this was authored by Manly P. Hall, Canadian Freemason, moved to the US, but yeah, this is considered to be his magnum opus. Okay, this is his great work. Now, the book was written when he was 27 years old. That is about 45 years before he actually became a Freemason. And I want to talk a little bit about this book. So Manly P. Hall was a mystic before he was a Freemason, and during that time, he became very popular among especially the rich people in somewhere in L.A., California. I can't remember, but just by looking at the quality of this book, and mind you, this is the version that I have is. I think this is considered to be it's premium, but like an economy print. Economy in the sense that some of the plates, or rather, some of the pages are not colored, and I know that in other editions, some of these are actually in full color. Yeah, I want to show you quickly what or how the book is formatted. Disclaimer: I haven't read this book in its entirety. I've had it for over 10 years, but as you will see, it's not actually it's not easy to read, but it would be a nice reference. Like if you hear anything mystical, you can use this book and look it up. Now, interesting part I want to show you is actually the table of contents and the numbering of the pages. Okay, this is the complete title of the book. So Diamond Jubilee edition is what I have, and yeah. This book is dedicated to the rational soul of the world. And interesting because for a lot of people, especially those part of the conspiracy crowd, when they hear Manly P. Hall, they think in terms of they immediately associate it with the devil, mistakenly, of course, like what they do with Albert Pike. But that is for a different topic. Now you got a preface on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of this volume. Oh my God! Okay, so. See that 60 years after it was published. So 1988. Wow. You got a forward. That is Manly P. Hall. Again, this photo was taken when he was a lot older. And again, reminder, this book was written when he was 27 years old. Okay, preface. And the table of contents. Now, I want you to pay attention to how it's numbered. Look at that. Look at the pages. And it is very dense. Anything about science, alchemy, Freemasonry, the mystical stories of different cultures from Africa all the way to the Vikings. Everything is right here. Okay, Manly P. Hall attracted a lot of wealthy patrons, and as you can see with the way the book is layouted, you know that a lot of time and money actually went into the production of this book. Okay, now that is the end of the table of contents, and as you can see, it is very dense. Introduction. That is a diagram of the heart and the atom, if I'm not mistaken, talking about philosophy. And I'm just gonna point something out now. If some of you are familiar with, a lot of people have heard of the Talmud, but people actually have not seen or even realize what the Talmud is. But if you're familiar, if you look at the layout, one thing you'll notice is it kind of resembles the layout of the pages of a Talmud. Okay. And oh, by the way, Talmud, for those who may not know, it's actually not a book. It's more of a compendium, like a collection. If you start reading the Talmud today, it would take you, if you read every day nonstop, I mean, without breaks, it would take you 7 years to complete. So a lot of people in the conspiracy community, they'd like to pretend that they've read. You know, they're lying. Nobody have read the Talmud unless you have dedicated your life as a rabbi or as an expert in Jewish law. But the format, the layout is like that. You have in the Talmud, you have the seed. I think it's just called the seed, the main idea right in the middle, and then there are the debates and opinions of rabbis on the sides, arranged like this. So it's a very interesting layout. Okay, want to show you how you know, in other versions, these pages are actually colored. So mine is a like a facsimile reproduction, 66 years after. But oh man, it is a complete book. I've never seen anything like it, never. But anyway, that is just a quick preview. As you can see, I'm actually quite busy the packaging and shipping my stuff right now. So I will talk a lot more about that later on. But for now, I got to get back to work. And that's it, guys. Have a good day.